Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world, online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 Local News for Monday, May 19th, 2025. An FBI-led investigation has left an area of 29 Palms under lockdown that's expected to last through Monday. According to multiple press releases and social media posts, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says it will continue to work with federal authorities on the active investigation, which is affecting the following areas in 29 Palms: Highway 62 to the south, Amboy Road to the north, Bullion Avenue to the west, and Utah Trail to the east. The Sheriff's Department says there are detour signs out guiding residents to alternate routes. If you've been temporarily displaced and need emergency access to your home to retrieve medication, medical equipment, pick up or feed animals, or any other urgent necessities, the Sheriff's Department has provided a link to a form that you can fill out for access, and a sheriff's representative will contact you to coordinate secure, supervised access. Requests will be reviewed case by case. Once approved, you'll need to have your government ID and keys with you. The FBI has identified 29 Palms resident Guy Edwards Bartkus, 25, as the primary resident in the Palm Springs vehicle explosion that occurred on Saturday morning outside a fertility clinic. Bartkus was the only person killed in the blast. However, 4 other people were injured. The explosion heavily damaged the American Reproductive Center's fertility clinic and shattered windows along Indian Canyon Drive. The vehicle involved in the explosion was a silver Ford Fusion sedan. If you have information or relevant video or pictures of the suspect or his car, you can contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI, or you can use a link that we'll have at this story on our website. The Associated Press reports that Bartkus held anti-natalist views, and the suspect left the manifesto on his website that expressed that people should not procreate. The FBI's Los Angeles Field Office Assistant Director Akil Davis said that this was a targeted attack against the IVF facility and that, quote, "make no mistake, we're treating this as an intentional act of terrorism," unquote. You can stay tuned to Z107.7 throughout the day for updates on the investigation happening in 29 Palms. This week's Yucca Valley Town Council meeting will include the review of several housekeeping items for the new fiscal year. Here's reporter Adeline J. Wells with a closer look at the agenda.
Following a presentation by Caltrans on the Highway 247 project update, the Yucca Valley Town Council meeting will begin with a review of the annual street and drainage and landscape and lighting assessment districts for fiscal year 2025 through 2026. The council previously formed these maintenance districts as part of approvals for private subdivision development projects. The assessment engineer's reports must be updated and approved each year. The council will then consider the construction contract for the town-wide Crack Slurry Cape Seal project. This public works initiative is an annual maintenance effort to maintain the pavement throughout Yucca Valley. The town received 5 bids for the project, and town staff recommends that American Asphalt South Incorporated of Riverside be awarded the contract. Construction is anticipated to begin in June and be completed by September. Lastly, the council will review a public safety contract amendment for fiscal year 2025 through 2026 with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. The town contracts with the department for services annually. The approved budget for the new fiscal year includes an anticipated increase of 2%. Tomorrow night's meeting is open to the public and begins at 5 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Adeline J. Wells.
The 29 Palms Planning Commission meeting scheduled for Tuesday, May 20th has been canceled. The next regular meeting of the Planning Commission will be on Tuesday, June 3rd at 5 p.m. If you have any questions regarding the Planning Commission meetings, you can contact the Community Development Director, Keith Gardner. We'll have his phone number at this story on our website. Registration opens today for the Boys and Girls Club of the High Desert Summer Program. The 8-week program begins on June 9th and has been a popular way for local kids to get together, learn, and have fun during the hot months while school is out of session. Z107.7 spoke with Shannon Tigerson, the executive director of the Boys and Girls Club of the High Desert, who explained the program.
Our board decided to extend it for 8 weeks, starting June 9th through August 6th. That way parents don't have to look for other childcare during the summer. So summer program is consisting of theme weeks. So every week there's a different kind of spirit week, and they'll have different activities based around those themes. And every week includes a water day, and then also the same activities: STEM, arts and crafts, breakfast, lunch, snacks, and really giving the kids a chance to sign up for what programs they want versus just being assigned to a program. Because during the school year, they have to go with every single rotation. In the summer, if they want to do a theater program, they can do a theater program. If they want to focus mainly on coding for gaming, they can do that. It's giving them the opportunity to really choose. Our website, www.bgc JOTR.hd.org. We'll have the full list of our summer program. Staff is working overtime, really trying to kill it, make it the best summer we possibly can have.
Registration for the summer program begins today. The dates of the summer program are June 9th through August 6th. All weeks cost $200 per child, and it's an 8-week program with discounts offered for multi-child families. You can find links to this story on our website. There are 2 volunteer opportunities at the Joshua Tree National Park that will only be open for applications through the end of the week. Visitor service representatives provide information to visitors at Joshua Tree Visitor Center, ensuring that their visits are safe and enjoyable. Those volunteers will work once per week through September. Responsibilities include supporting NPS and partner staff in general site operations, providing map orientation, hiking information, park literature, and safety information, cash register duties, cleaning exhibits, answering phone calls from the public, and occasionally providing visitor information outside, weather permitting. This is going to be a uniformed position, so you get to wear an NPS volunteer uniform. Shifts are generally available Friday, Saturday, and Monday and are between 4 and 6 hours. And a National Trails Day tune-up project is coming on June 6th and 7th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Volunteers will work alongside park staff to perform brushing and delineation work to help ensure these trails remain accessible for generations. The project involves moderate physical activity, including hiking 3 miles with limited elevation gain, lifting and carrying rocks, and repeated bending. Training and supervision will be provided by park staff. This volunteer event will take place at a trail near the west entrance of the park. And this Thursday, 29 Palms Park and Recreation is hosting an event at Lucky Park to celebrate the conclusion of the inaugural Girls on the Run season. The program empowers 3rd through 8th grade girls to be physically active while building confidence and friendships. The girls will run a 5K at this event, and the 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department need more volunteers to be running buddies, help with the event setup and breakdown, handing out water, and being a cheer squad. All volunteers will receive a free meal, but you need to sign up by today. We'll have links for all the volunteer opportunities mentioned at this story on our website, Z107.7fm.com. And the City of 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department is also excited to announce the opening of the Lucky Park Pool for the 2025 summer season. The pool will officially open Memorial Day weekend, running Saturday, May 24th through Monday, May 26th from 1 to 5 daily. Following opening weekend, the pool will be open on weekends only through Sunday, June 8th. Full daily operations, including lap swim and senior swim sessions, will begin on Monday, June 9th. Admission rates for the 2025 season are $5 per person. It's free for children ages 2 and under, $3 for seniors ages 55 and up, and $42 for a 20 entry punch pass. The Lucky Park Pool is located at 5885 Lucky Avenue in 29 Palms. And that's your news for Monday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 News Team, I'm Robert Hayden.